Hey guys, I Spy here and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be talking about something quite serious, and honestly I'm just going to cut straight to the chase. I mentioned this very briefly in my previous video that I uploaded on the channel, which was a clan crash course video, and I wanted to talk about the situation more in full and also just a bit more detail. So as you can tell, I don't live in New Zealand anymore. I live in America. I am within the United States. And I like it here. It's been really good living here. I enjoy it. My mental health feels like it's been improving. Obviously with the stress that's been going on with the situation is impacting it a bit, but general happiness, I feel probably the best I've felt in a long time. Not only do I get to be with my fiance again, who I love dearly. I love the bastard. And as I'm recording this video, I'm recording this also on Monday along with the clan crash course, which is obviously probably up by now. I am getting married this week. I will be a married woman. I will no longer have my maiden name. I will have a maiden name. I was once a maiden, but now I am a wife. Or at least I will be soon. So not only, do I get to be with him again after being separated for so long, I also fit in here really well. Like, I've never had that anywhere where I've lived. Like, finding common interests with people has been such a hard thing to do outside of the internet for me. And actually finding people that don't think I'm a freak for liking video games and, I don't know, just nerdy stuff and hell, even Dungeons and Dragons. I just feel really welcomed here, and it's foreign, but it's so nice. Like, I'm not used to it. Overall, what I'm trying to say is that being here, even though I've only been here for 2 weeks, it's improved my life, even within such a short amount of time. And if I'm not careful, I could have all of this taken away. So when you do get married in the US, you have to file for adjustment of status pretty much immediately after you are married. Like if you're immigrating from another country like I am. And the fee for filing for adjustment of status is pretty much $1,000. A bit over 1,000 actually. Quite a bit over 1,000. It's $1,225 USD. While I do have some of the money saved up due to one of my partner's ex-roommates just bailing and ditching, like out of the blue for no reason, just moving out without telling anybody and not contributing to his rent or any bills that he owed. My partner is going to be, well, has no choice but to use the money that he saved up for filing for that adjustment of status to cover this person who ditched out on their responsibilities. And it really sucks because there is a lot of pressure behind this application. Basically, if I don't have this application filed as soon as possible, I will get deported. Both myself and my partner have worked ridiculously hard for this. It's been such, not only just is it an expensive process, but it's also, it takes its toll on you emotionally. Like, so many ups and downs, and it's tough. It's really tough. And it would honestly kill me if I had to go back to New Zealand. I don't want to do that. And obviously, I still have my parents back home, but overall, I'm going to be completely honest, the just overall general, like, vibe in my house back home wasn't a healthy one. It was very toxic, and I don't want to go back to a toxic lifestyle. I am trying to heal mentally here, and so far, even though I still have my, little, I guess you could say fleas, little habits that I've had from living in an environment like that. Like, I still have those little behaviors from just dealing with that sort of bullshit all the time. I'm not going to go into detail on what it is. I don't want to. It's not nice. And I'd rather not speak about it on here. But it was just not good. It wasn't good. It affected my mental health in a really bad way, to the point where I've now developed a nervous stutter, which I never had. So when I get really stressed, I just start stuttering when I try to speak, and I hate it. So overall, that is the situation. If I do not file for this adjustment of status soon, then I'm screwed. But hopefully it doesn't have to be this way. Now, I know everyone runs and jumps when they hear the word fundraiser, but hear me out. I have started a Ko-Fi account which is specifically used to fundraise for the adjustment of status. It is linked, as you can probably see it on the screen right now, somewhere probably right there. That is my Ko-Fi page. Yes, it's my personal one. That's my real name. So, woo. Doesn't really matter because that's actually technically not my name anymore. Because I'll be married by the time this video goes out. It'll be fine. But yes, that is my Ko-Fi page, and honestly, when it comes to fundraising, fundraising for a channel and like new games or better equipment is one thing, but when it comes to something that impacts your life as big as this, I don't give a shit about sharing. I will share it. It's important. It's much more important than any of the other things, like, new equipment or video games or any of that kind of thing. It's more important than that. You can donate from anywhere from like as little as $3 to pretty much as you want. Honestly, I mean, I made this fundraiser public for not even 24 hours, and just the amount of support that I got from people, just, when you want to cry, but like you physically can't, because you're just too, like, your mind's just that you just can't let it out. That's been me just watching people just be really kind and supportive and so generous. It's ridiculous. And I cannot express my gratitude enough, honestly. So if you're one of those people and, you've donated, thank you. Really, thank you. It's honestly nuts, and I genuinely appreciate it. Now, to make this a little bit more interesting for you guys, I have actually come up with some fun things to get you guys involved if you donate on this little page. So first things first, anyone who donates to this will be invited to the Discord server. So if you have donated already and you're not on the Discord server, in the Discord, just let me know in the comments below, or preferably DM me on Twitter, and I will be able to give you a link. And this is for anybody that donates, even if it's $3, $10, $100. If I got so bloody lucky, you'll get an invite to this Discord. I've also set up some goals for when I hit certain thresholds or milestones, I guess you could say. So one of the first milestones for this that will appear on this channel, if we hit the $400 threshold, I will be playing a horror game. And I don't like horror. I do like to occasionally get scared though. And who doesn't like seeing somebody be very bad at horror? If we hit the $500 to $600 mark, probably like a $550 mark I'd put it at roughly, I will be reviewing a game on the channel, and that game will be a very, very cringe-worthy horse girl game. Yep, you heard me. Horse girl games, they're a hit or miss, but this one, I promise you, is very interesting because not only does it involve cute, adorable horses, foals, riding competitions, yay! It also involves attempted murder. So I will be reviewing that on the channel. So if you want to find out about the darkest horse girl game ever, that is the threshold that will need to be met. If we hit the $700 threshold, and this is a huge maybe because I don't know how exactly I'm going to do it yet, I will be playing some Jackbox games with a few selected donators here on the channel. So if you like stuff like Quiplash and Drawful, I'll play those on the channel with a few select people who have donated, and yeah, just go from there, have a fun time. You get to hang out with me or just watch the madness unfold. Now I have an idea for the $800 threshold, and I will need to consult with him first because technically he's actually out in the lounge playing Bloodborne at the moment. I may or may not bring in my partner for a Q&A. So if you want to ask us questions, ask him questions, or ask me questions about him, then yeah, that could be a thing if we hit the $800 threshold, because he's never appeared on the channel before. My partner is a mystery. So if you want to get to know the nerd who I have moved across continents for, then that will be the $800 threshold. And I guess maybe the $900 to $1,000 threshold could just be like a hangout live stream. You know, like a live stream on the old faithful laptop, because I currently don't have my PC right now. That's in a different state at the place that I'll be moving to soon. But yeah, just a little hangout. We get to just chill, chat. It'll be fun. Just like an hour chit chat. I don't know. It sounds like a neato time. It's feasible. I can do it. Because obviously I have limited equipment where I am right now. I wouldn't be making this video and this much of an effort if I really, really did not need the help at all. I am worried sick about getting deported. I've been having panic attacks way too often, just crying, because I mean I'm trying to research everything and then I don't know if I'm doing things right or if I'm like over preparing or under preparing, one of those things, and I just want to make sure that I do this right. So if you do want to donate, as I mentioned earlier, the link is in the Ko-Fi. Even if it's just $3 from anybody, that adds up, and I would just truly, truly appreciate any and all help. Even if you just share this or share word of the Ko-Fi, I would appreciate it a ton. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I don't want this to drag out too long, so that's it for this. Thank you so much for watching, and if you do donate, thank you. If you just share this around, also thank you. Just help, any kind of help or support, I just genuinely appreciate a ton. And thank you for the patience with videos during this really, really rough time. And yeah, this is Icefire signing off, and I'll see you introverts later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time.